What is good? You too. It's AJ Boogie. I'm back at it again, and I'm bringing that NBA. This video is for the Houston Rockets and any Houston Rockets fans. Congratulations, your season is over. You opened Pandora's box, and Pandora's box is Carmelo Anthony. Congratulations, you officially made yourself worse. And the crazy thing is, Rockets, they had the team. They had a team that could beat Golden State. That Rockets team pushed them to the limit, pushed them to a Game 7. Remember, the Rockets had the lead at halftime at Game 7 without Chris Paul, and then the most monumental collapse in a Game 7. I hate to remind you Rockets fans, but 27 missed threes in a row. But in the Rockets' defense, they didn't have Chris Paul. And that's very unfortunate. With a Chris Paul, Golden State might have fell. If you ask me right now, I don't think this Rockets team could beat the Warriors again. I think the team that could maybe beat the Warriors in a series is now the Los Angeles Lakers with LeBron. You can't count on Carmelo Anthony. He's not a star anymore. And Melo doesn't care about winning. Let's look back on Carmelo's career. When he was with the Nuggets, he was great. He was tremendous. And the reason why, he had a leader in Chauncey Billups to hold him to a higher standard. Remember, that Nuggets team, they made it to a Western Conference Finals. But what's Carmelo Anthony do? He follows the money. So what in turn happens? The Nuggets franchise dead. Comes over to New York, has some alright seasons, some all-star appearances, but nowhere close to making it to the finals. And that's fine with Carmelo. He's not worried. If he's making dollar signs, he's happy. If he's losing games, who cares? He's going to wash away his tears with his dollar bills. So what happens? That Knicks team, they had a decent bunch. That was with Carmelo, Tyson Chandler, J.R. Smith, Shumpert. A good team, but underachieved. Carmelo didn't like Mike D'Antoni. So what happened? Mike D'Antoni gets fired. Let's fast forward a few years. Phil Jackson calling out Carmelo Anthony. I remember reports of Phil Jackson saying he was determined to get Carmelo out. And for the first time in about 10 years, the Knicks made a good move and drafted Kristaps Porzingis. Do you remember when Kristaps Porzingis was threatening the Knicks to hold out and he wanted out because he didn't like the direction his team was going? And who was stopping his progression? Carmelo Anthony. And then the second time in the past 10 years, the Knicks made the right decision to get rid of Carmelo. So let's recap. A Knicks team that underachieved, a fired head coach, a fired president of basketball operations, and a mad superstar unicorn. And then the Knicks finally said, we can't deal with this headache, go ruin someone else's team. So we got two teams now ruined by Carmelo Anthony, the Nuggets and the Knicks. So let's move over to OKC. OKC was like, hey, we believe in you, Carmelo. Come join this three-headed monster of Westbrook, you, and we're going after Paul George. But we want you to come off the bench because it'd be the best for this team. And what's Carmelo Anthony do? No, I'm not a bench player. So, check the selfish box for Carmelo Anthony. And I remember thinking to myself, maybe this could work out. Westbrook commands so much attention when he drives, and he's going to kick it out to an open Carmelo. Yeah, only one problem, the guy can't shoot. 35% from three. For his career, he's a 33% three-point shooter. Awful. So, long story short, OKC's got a good team, minus Carmelo Anthony, addition by subtraction. He doesn't like it here. Surely he'll sign somewhere else in free agency. But little did OKC know, Carmelo Anthony follows the dollar signs. So what's he opt into? A $27 million contract for one more year. And you can't tell me that OKC was expecting that, because they weren't. Carmelo Anthony's not worth $27 million. So what's OKC got to do? They got to scramble to get Carmelo out. And I don't know how he did it, but Thunder GM Sam Presti is a GM god. And so he then trades Carmelo Anthony to the Atlanta Hawks and somehow got back Dennis Schroeder, who is an excellent basketball player who would be a starter on a lot of teams in this league. So Carmelo Anthony didn't necessarily kill the Thunder, had the Thunder handcuffed, and Atlanta comes over and gives OKC the key to get out. So Carmelo Anthony then comes to the Atlanta Hawks, and what do the Hawks say? We will pay $27 million for you to not play on our team. Carmelo's basically playing for free at this point. So, Atlanta Hawks out $27 million. Another team destroyed by Carmelo Anthony. So we had the Nuggets, the Knicks, and the Hawks, and you can put OKC in there. He handcuffed him, but he didn't kill him. Carmelo signs a $2 million deal, getting paid about $30 million this year. And he's trash. And now he's come to kill the Houston Rockets. Face it, Carmelo Anthony is a franchise killer. And he's taken his talents to Houston. And this just sucks for basketball fans. The one team that could almost beat the Warriors just got worse. It's going to be another steamroll this NBA season because the Warriors are going to three-peat. And what really hurt the Rockets? Losing Trevor Ariza. They're going to realize how much they miss his defense and his three-point shooting ability. Well, you got Carmelo Anthony to replace him. Congrats. Your season is over. Now, let's get one thing straight. I do not like Carmelo Anthony, but he is making a lot of money. And I can't be mad at a guy who is doing what's best for him. But with that being said, I think there are better ways to do it. But he's making millions and I'm making videos. That's all the heat I got for today. Like, comment, subscribe to the Boogie Squad. AJ Boogie, and I'm out. Boom!